Oh, electrocute his head. Hopefully he didn't have braces. He's very efficient when he uses it. He's not wasting it. When he's throwing something powerful that takes up a lot of energy, he's making sure it's landing and then going to the next guy. Yeah, when you're fighting a guy with the sword, pay attention to the sword first. Headbutt's great. I miss the UFC days when the headbutt was legal. Welcome back, RJ Clifford here. Let's have some fun today here for Gamology's Experts React. We're gonna talk about Batman Arkham Knight. Can't wait to do it. As a retired mixed martial arts fighter, I feel like I can give you some insight on what our Caped Crusader is doing and see if it's actually applicable in a real street fight. Before we get started with today's video, we wanted to let you know about Gamology's crazy new channel, Gamology Forecast. This is their new page for all things gaming, teaching you everything you need to know about the world of gaming. Tips, tricks, and hacks for that one game you've been struggling with, reviews of newly released games, and more. Send noobs for your fill of virtual reality, and free games you should absolutely check for yourself. As well as Gamology Shorts, which is full of the short but sweet videos you could always want. And make sure to check out the links in the description. Let's dive into it. All right, Batman, let's see what you got. You got 10 opponents that you're fighting against, which is pretty standard issue Batman, right? You got a bunch of just like miscellaneous henchmen that he has to beat up. And because he's Batman, he never wants to kill him, right? Get out a gun and shoot the guys, but he's Batman, right? He's the good guy. When you have this many opponents, you don't want to go to the ground. Because you fight one guy and the other 9 will come and jump on you. So you just gotta attack a guy, do as much damage as possible, just be a wall of violence, move on to the next schmuck. See, he's just jumping into it from a flying knee to a front kick to a punch, just moving on to the next guy. Just go, 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 go. Honestly, the hardest part about fighting like this is just not getting tired. He's got his suit on, he's got that cape that's probably heavy, he's got his utility belt with all of his tools on it. The guy must live on a treadmill. Distance control is a crucial part of fighting. Specifically in multiple fighting situations, right? Multiple opponent situations. It's very important just when you're one-on-one, and it's exponentially more important when you're dealing with a lot of guys. And you don't want to get surrounded. See, he's starting to feel people around him, so he jumps away and keeps everybody in front of him. In boxing, it's called ring craft, and the UFC, it's called octagon craft. Knowing where you're at in your fighting area is super important. So even when using really, really powerful strikes, he's very efficient when he uses it. He's not wasting it. When he's throwing something powerful that takes up a lot of energy, he's making sure it's landing and then going to the next guy. For a third-person action game like this, a lot of different attacks. The game makers, you can tell, they really spent their time making sure that they gave Batman all these varied attacks. So right there was a reenaction of one of the most popular strikes in mixed martial arts history. Anthony Showtime Pettis hit this Showtime kick on Benson Henderson in the very last WEC fight of all time in a lightweight title fight. He jumped off the wall and then landed a kick. It's called the Showtime kick, and it is the highlight reel of highlight reel strikes. It made Anthony Pettis a superstar and made him the WEC champion. And Batman just pulled it off. He's been training with Anthony Pettis. Good for him. If I was Batman, I'd be so exhausted by now. Cartwheel out of problems, and he can do kind of a sweeping kick, take out 2 guys at once. Always fun. That was great. Knee strike, spinning back kick to another opponent. Jumping kick, get out of the way. Surprise the guy that's not paying attention. So now he's got held in a rear standing position. And if you have multiple opponents, like, that's bad if you're one-on-one. It is hell if you have multiple opponents. You can tell he like wigged out. Elbow, 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 get off me. Because he knows if he's there for a split second, guys are gonna come in and hit him. He uses the front kick a lot, which is a great tactic for this situation. It's a long weapon, and it pushes people out of the way. It's a powerful strike, long weapon, kick. It can hurt them, it can knock them out, it can knock the wind out of them, and it pushes them away, so you have a chance to go somewhere else. You can tell when he's in the middle of a bunch of opponents, he keeps it real simple. Punch, 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 when they're all kind of around him. When he isolates a guy who's not really ready for him, he gets a little bit more creative, right? Throws a combination, he'll clinch a little bit, because he knows he has a couple extra seconds to do a lot of damage. He doesn't have to just punch and move on to the next schlub. You really have to be a billionaire to be able to train for this. Like, you need to pay like 10 training partners to just take a beating from you. Here, training partner, let me shoot this grappling hook into your face and then punch you. It's like, all right, bust out the checkbook, Bruce. Uppercut, kick, cartwheel, grappling hook. He's gotta be overheating right now in that suit too. Sweating profusely. It's gotta smell so bad in that suit. See, now he's getting gutsy. He's like jumping into the middle of a bunch of opponents, daring him to come in and then bouncing out again. Jumping and rolling. It's way better than walking. Oh, he kicked the leg out from that guy. That's gonna sting. He's gonna be on crutches for a while after that. He keeps doing the double hammer fist to the chest of a falling opponent. Oh, electrocute his head. Hopefully he didn't have braces. Take out the knee, love it. That's what Batman should focus more on, is just straight kicks to the knees of his opponent, just break the knee, move on. When you're in these melee situations, you don't have time to just set stuff up, right? Like in a one-on-one striking contest, like I wanna set traps, right? I wanna throw a punch at you to see how you react so I know what you're gonna react the next time I throw that punch so I can come over it, right? If I know I throw a jab and you're gonna block this way, I'm gonna know how to counter that. When you're taking on all these opponents, you don't have time to set those traps. It's just go, 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 power, 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 power. Yeah, see, he jumped into the middle of a bunch of guys, and then he said, oh crap, what am I doing here? And then jumped out of it. Kick to the body, jumped in the middle, then jumped away from him. Now he's jumped back in the middle of him again. So that's like a henchman or a boss, you can tell, because he punched him like 8 times and he's still standing there. There he is again. This guy just won't go down. Another guy. So I'll just throw him instead. Problem solved. Get him off his feet. Bigger they are, you know the rest. That's what you gotta do against a huge opponent like that, is just go body shots. One, their head is so high, it's hard to get power when they're that much taller than you, because you don't really wanna punch up, you gotta throw overhands, which limits what you can do. And if they're so big and strong, you probably gotta chop them down. You're not gonna knock them down with one punch. So you just start ripping body shots, wear them out, get them tired, like take the life out of them. Then you can execute the finish after you rib roast them a little bit. Finishing move. You did it. That was amazing. Good job, Batman. Now take a nap. You've earned it. He's got to hydrate at this point. All right, it looks like we've got a final boss. Very cinematic ending here. So they're fighting on a loading dock, port somewhere. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, when you're fighting a guy with the sword, pay attention to the sword first. Headbutt's great. I missed the UFC days when the headbutt was legal. Slam him down. Great job getting up by his opponent. And let's see where this bullet goes. Okay, great shot. Down comes the container. Get out of the way, Batman.
Find a body?
No.
All right, had a lot of fun talking about Batman Arkham Knight. You can tell Batman ate his Wheaties before he fought all those henchmen. Again, I'm RJ Clifford. You can check me out on SiriusXM Fight Nation, channel 156. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RJ Clifford MMA, and of course make sure you follow Gamology on Facebook and subscribe to them on YouTube. Till next time, later. Not as easy as it looks, huh? As well as Gamology Shorts, which is full of short. As well as Gamology Shorts, which is full of short but sweet videos